Yesterday we learned about a civilization that once thrived and developed a system of government that allowed for mound building. We visited Moundville Archeological Park in order to view the mound site in person. There have been many artifacts found on the premises. These things shown in this picture are a very small sample of the artifacts that we saw at the park. This is an aerial view of the park. Do you recognize any of the things you see here? What was your favorite part of the park? What were you surprised to learn? The museum has had an amazing renovation project completed in the last several years. How did the exhibits in the museum help you understand the tools, customs, and daily lives of the people who live there? Is there anything you wish you could have seen in the museum? What was your favorite part of the museum? How were children from the civilization like you? Do you think you could have been friends with the children from the civilization? Did the mounds look the way you thought they would? How did it feel to stand on the mounds knowing that there are unknown items buried beneath you? How different do you think the mounds look when they were first built compared to how they look now? How hard was it for you to walk up these steps? Now think about carrying heavy loads up these steps. Do you think you would have had a harder time doing this than the people who lived there long ago? What tools that we have now would have made it easier for the people who lived back then? Differentiated instruction will take place on individual student needs. ELL students will be provided their native words that correspond with the vocabulary words to help them make a stronger connection. This lesson explores a culture different to any culture present in the classroom. Students will understand that I value learning about other cultures. I included extensions for students who have higher learning abilities. I've also included supports for students struggling where needed. I integrated literature into this lesson by requiring that students write a narrative paragraph. Students will also be reading the expectations that are present on the museum exhibits. I built other subjects into this lesson by the written requirement and the reading of the information on the exhibits.